Okay. The gods do not want this video to be made. So, this is like my 10th time filming it because I keep fucking up. But, this is my journal. There are stickers in the inside cover. You can't read any of the writing because it's filming backwards on my webcam. So, it's mostly just diary entries with a little bit of art and collage stuff. That's my D&D character who I never used. This is a painting of my D&D character that I never used. There we go. That is my fursona, who is not very fursona-y. She's a guinea pig, and she's not very furry, so I'll probably remake her at some point. I like putting lists in. This is my currently reading and watching. That says I want to fall in love because I like putting in cheesy quotes. A lot of the quotes I put in are like actually nice quotes that end up in poetry because I can actually write. So I'll show you that later. Sticky notes from my planner and a sticky note of writing planning. This is the novel that I started a while ago that I'm actually using for my NaNoWriMo. So there's the character relationships. Fuck, can you see? I hope you can see. There we go. Okay, so that's a collage page. I like hearts a lot. I went on like a whole spiel in my last recording of why I like hearts. Because they're like millennial pink, where it's like you grow up and they're girly and bad, and then they're girly and bad when you're a kid, and then you grow up and they're good because feminism and happiness. This page is stickers. The writing says this is not a waste because I have kind of a problem with wasting stickers, or a problem with freaking out that my stickers are gonna get wasted is what I mean. So I filled the pages with stickers. This has like a flippy thing in it, like a little page that's extra. Bad art, don't look at that. You can't see it. Yes, you can. Okay. So that is done with my highlighter brush pens, which I have since lost. But I do now have my colorful black brush pens. Those are just samples I did that don't really show off how it is. That is also done with the brush pens, but it's actually like a good drawing. I'm not an artist. That's pretty much the extent of my art ability, but I think it's pretty cool. I like putting in random sticky notes just in random places on the page and writing over them for texture. This page, I don't know why I like, but I do. I think it looks really cool. It doesn't have a theme or anything. This is a blackout poem. It's really shitty. So, I've read it like 7 times, and it's bad. Insults of inability. I took sadly screaming, crying, clear protesting. And then a pencil doodle. Oh, fuck, I'm skipping pages, aren't I? Okay. This is like my favorite page in the journal. It's my rain page. It is just cut out rain clouds and rainy stickers. I have rain things and flowers and snowy snowflakes and stars and I'm a happy rain cloud, it says. That's a food diary, which I stopped doing because they stress me out. That's a ugly drawing that I like. That's an ugly drawing of my altar from my old house. This is just like kind of scrapbooky. And then the thing, oh, there's another dragon. Yeah, the little thing, that thing is a dragon, and then that thing is also a dragon. This page is doodles that I wrote over. Fuck, I'm ripping out things. That's my Furby Sona. She wears a sun hat. I love Furbies, which is kind of terrible, but I love them. And I went through a phase where I like found all these Furbies on Tumblrs and drew them all. That's my Furby Sona. A really ugly collage page. A page of hearts. This is when in my last recording I ran on that rant about how much I like hearts. They just represent a lot of like positivity and smiliness and shit. I don't know. More doodles that I wrote over. Okay. I'm not going to read you anything on this page. It's essentially just the next couple of pages are just me freaking out and being angsty. Because I have panic attacks sometimes. I think at this point it's not me being angsty anymore, it's just text. I accidentally left this page blank. Freaking, did I skip a page? Okay. I don't have my crayons anymore. I don't know where they went, but I like drawing with crayon. A couple pages ago it was like written in crayon too, which is kind of annoying, but this is art. That is an envelope I covered in art, and you can't really see it, but it's got some doodles and some text. Okay, that's a line that I think made it into a poem. That says, sometimes to speak is to sing, and then that just says, happy, happy, happy. This is... Yeah, so that is some stylized anatomy, and then at the side, I'm talking about how I like drawing, like, self-portrait anatomy, because that's not, I mean, obviously my body doesn't look like that, but it's more accurate than, like, the Tumblr tutorials for skinny chicks, you know? Like, it's got the weird shapes and the folds and shit. Okay, that's a poem I wrote. This is the time where I have to prove that I can actually write. After the blackout poem that was awful. There is something beautiful about creating something beautiful and destroying it. With noble fingers, we crumble our world like we think we deserve that right. A sandcastle bowing to the ocean, a broken window, a burning down candle. From the sun, we have learned to melt. That's a landscape. It's not very good. I'm not a very good artist. I like that design, but that drawing's pretty bad. That's the day I got a girlfriend. This is just I decided to write on a postcard for some reason. That's a Hosier lyric that I literally write the same Hosier lyric like 2 pages later. Arsonist Lullaby is a good song. This is a page of like art and doodling. That's the sticker I got when I volunteered at my aunt's school, which I used to do quite a bit before I moved. Okay. Flowers. Just kind of a design that I liked. This is me planning my garden and my crocheting. That's more, okay, can you see? Yeah, that's all a doodle. This drawing is sideways, this writing is sideways. This is a poem, but I don't really like it, so. That's more poetry that I don't like, and upside down writing, because all that is weird. I can't read the green writing here. It says maybe I'm like that a lot, but I don't know what this says. Yeah. Can you see? Can you see? Okay. That's drawings. Not very good. That's a doodle. That's pretty okay. Fuck. Okay. Oh, this is Pride. I got that sticker at SF Pride. I never have, like, good things to take from Pride. Just have, like, the advertisement stickers that they hand out. Okay. That's another dragon that I drew. I don't know if you can actually tell those are dragons, or if they just look really shitty. Okay. This is another poem. Bruised fruit, broken skin. Sometimes I remember what it was like to have a heart that bled. Some doors only open if they are broken down. Not locked, just sticky, covered in juice. And then that it is another like line that made it into a poem. It says, "Who am I if I do not break when squeezed?" And then that's actually a drawing I kind of like. It is, I drew it when I couldn't sleep at my aunt's house when we were house sitting in between when we left our old house and when we came up here. This is more writing. Yeah, when we first moved, we didn't have power for a while, so that says writing by lantern light at 3:15 a.m. because I'm an insomniac. That's Fleetwood Mac lyrics. You don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying We must never break the chain. So this was my writing projects list. Only one of these, kind of one and a half of these, is still happening, but that's cool. Okay. Okay. So that is, I don't actually know what this is. Maybe it says. Wrote. I don't know what that is. Sorry. I'm not gonna, it's like taped in, so I'm not gonna try and rip it apart. That is some drawings of leaves. I went to a Panic at the Disco concert with my friend, and it was awesome. He did like a backflip off the piano stand after singing Bohemian Rhapsody. I love Brendan Urie, but for some reason I couldn't be bothered to write in the actual journal, so I wrote on a piece of binder paper and then taped it in. That's a to-do list. This, you can't see it. You can vaguely see the blue writing, but it's a Mitski lyric from the song that I can't remember the name of. Follow the white lines, follow the white lines, keep my eyes on the road as I ache. Sorry, I'm sure I'm being super annoying by singing all the lyrics that I have in here, and I don't know how my singing voice is going to translate into this audio. Yeah, this is just shit. This, I'm not gonna unfold it because it's a pain in the ass. But it's a drawing that I did while having a panic attack at my aunt's house, so that was fun. Writing. This is like a terrifying page when I was really having an episode. So let's just get through all that shit. And then that was like a countdown to days when I was gonna, yeah. And then I didn't write for like 3 months. And then then I started writing again, and all of this is like really recent, like in the last couple days. So that's a drawing. Those are some stickers. That's a collage. Yeah, that's I talked to my choir director, and she told me that I could do music education as a major, and it wouldn't be stupid of me. So that's cool. Those are some flowers I drew. Those are the potential classes I should take next semester. Right. Yes. That's some drawing. That is Florence and the Machine lyrics. I should probably not sing that one because I like that, but I love that song. More writing, a doodle. And this is like literally what I wrote today, and this is a bunch of stickers again and a giant flower. I hope. Yes, okay. That's the end. The rest of it just has like some bullshit that I wrote to my ex-girlfriend and a card from my therapist. And that's about it. Ugly art on the back.